Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I think it's safe to say happy Halloween because my plan is to post this on Halloween, so I feel like it's Halloween appropriate. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video. If you watched that, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to everyone who watched, who supported, liked, commented, sent me messages other places. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me, and I really just want to share my passion for makeup with you. So thank you for being here, and let's get started. So the idea for this video actually came from Delith, who I recently met on Instagram. She is the absolute sweetest person. So if you are on Instagram, absolutely follow her. Her name is High Street Beauty. I will tag her in the description below so you can go find her. But she is such a sweetheart. And on the last video, I asked for recommendations and she recommended my favorite fall and winter makeup items. Since I would be posting this, I figured if I post on Halloween, that would make sense. It would be fun. I am not a Halloween makeup person. As much as I love makeup, I do not have a steady hand. I cannot draw to save my life. So anytime I try to do something like that, it doesn't turn out good. But I can do normal makeup and that's fun for me. So we will talk about that. So I have some eyeshadow palettes, I have some lipsticks, and we'll go from there. So the first thing I'm actually gonna talk about is blush. I don't have that many blushes that I would consider fall, and honestly, it's something that I wanna look for. I really want some more like nudie, beigey kind of blushes, kind of like a dark peachy. If you have any recommendations, I would absolutely love to hear them because that is something I'm really on the search for right now. But I want it to be good. I want it to be worth my money and worth me getting. So I would love to hear your recommendations if you have any for that. The first blush I will talk about though is the Balm Cabana Boy. This is a more plum blush. Absolutely beautiful. Now, when I first got this, it was kind of scary, especially because it can be kind of, I know swatch of a blush doesn't always show up very well. It can be kind of intimidating, especially on a light skin tone. And in the winter, I get pretty fair, but I use this with a bigger fluffy blush brush and I love it because I love to do plummy makeup looks in the fall and it just is really pretty. So love that one. Another one that I really like is this Milani powder blush and Romantic Rose. These are beautiful. If you have not had a chance to try one of these, definitely worth your money. Like, they are stunning. And this one's more of a natural shade. Again, I don't know, swatches of blushes is kind of funny because I don't put it on my face like that. But really pretty natural blush color. And they last really well as also. Another one I have is, it's in a palette, so sorry, it's palette form, but it's Benefit and it's Dallas. It's this one right here. Again, it's more of like a brownie berry, I guess. I don't know, but it doesn't look like much there, but it looks really pretty when you put it on your cheeks. I love that. So that's all I have for blushes. Like I said, I don't have much for specifically fall blushes, but I would love to hear your recommendations if you have any. I need some. So now we're gonna get into palettes. This was really difficult. One thing I will tell you is I made sure to not do a limited edition palette. My absolute favorite palette, I will show you, but it is limited edition. But it's my favorite fall palette. And it was Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. It's beautiful, but I know you can't get it. I'm pretty sure there is a brand that made a dupe of this. Maybe Bad Habit, I'm not sure, but anyways, that is my favorite because of the shades in it. But we will go and I will show you palettes that I love that are currently available. So the first one I'm going to talk about, Anastasia Beverly Hills again, the Soft Glam palette. I really just love this palette in general all the time, but it has these beautiful rusty colors, like these burnt orange colors, and then the golds, but also you can do like the burgundies as well and get a nice burgundy eye. Mix those shades up, really pretty. Honestly, I find this is one of my favorite palettes. You can do so many eye looks with it, and if you need just a great everyday but can go to a glam look as well, night and day, such a great palette, worth splurging on if you really want a good high-end palette that you could use every day. Another palette, which is a recent find for me, is this Rimmel Magnif'eyes in the Spice Edition. Technically, I think this came out as like a summer with the warm, spicy, like Naked Heat and Tartlet Toasted, that kind of look. But for me, it is very fall colors. all these rusty red and oranges, and this plum to go with it to deepen it up with a plum. Just absolutely beautiful. I really like that. Honestly, it's something I would wear all year because I can find an excuse, but it really does kind of scream fall, those rusty fall looks to me. Another classic, and this is the original Too Faced chocolate bar. Like it's the honkin' thick one. Doesn't have the names in there, it has the sheet, but this is such a great fall palette. It's got this beautiful green shade, still got the orange, this burgundy, and this like burgundy with gold reflex in it. I am sure this is a palette that most of you have heard about or seen many times over, but still great. And I think it's such a good fall palette, such a great everyday palette, but really good for fall. Now, as much as I love the rusty colors, another thing that really screams fall to me is berries. And this year in Atlanta, Canada, we did not have a pretty fall. It was mostly yellows and slight oranges. It was gone really quick. It was like all of a sudden the leaves were changed, and then a week later the leaves were gone. Not a very pretty fall. Last year, however, when this came out, the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes, it was a beautiful fall, and we had tree leaves like this color, and this just speaks to me in the fall. When you look at it, yes, you can see some that definitely look fall, but sometimes you look at this and this and you're like, I don't know, it seems a little bright, but when you wear them, it's beautiful, and it's such great fall shades. And this is honestly one of the best matte eyeshadow palette formulas that I have, period. Like, it is absolutely fantastic. Really good matte shadows. And the last eyeshadow palette that I'm going to show you guys, this is a new palette for me. I just got it, Limecrime Venus XL. And it's interesting because when I got it, I did not think fall. However, it is what I have on my eyes today. And look it's so rusty, but it's got I just have a touch of like burgundies in it. I have not used every shade in here, to be honest, but the ones I have used so far are a dream. Like, they work so well. But I love burgundies and berries, and then the rusty colors. So today I had this color and this one, and then I used New Classic and Love here. And then right underneath my waterline there, I put a little bit of this and blended that with this burnt gold here. And it's beautiful. And it has such great, again, berries that I love for fall, but also you can do such a warm look, and you don't look at it and think, oh, I can get a rusty look out of that. I didn't, at least, but really love the look I came out with it today. So really great palette. I actually found that at Winners, which is part of TJ Maxx in Canada, but sometimes you can find them at Marshall's, Winners, things like that. So good. And now they sell it at Ulta if you're in the States. So, keep an eye out for your deals and things like that. So next to lipsticks, I will tell you, I know not everyone is a liquid lipstick person. I love liquid lipsticks. I prefer liquid lipstick over other lipstick. I don't find them very drying, even the ones that a lot of people say, oh, that's so drying. My lips seem to be fine with it. And a lot of lipsticks bleed out of my lips. Like, I have little bitty lines. I don't know why I do, but I do. And some lipsticks just like bleed into them. And I know I should wear lip liners, but I just don't like lip liners, so I don't usually wear them. So anyways, we will go through. I do have some actual regular lipsticks that I really enjoy. So I'll show you the liquid lipsticks and the regular lipsticks. What I'm wearing today is Too Faced Melted Matte Gingerbread Man. Luckily, I can show you this because they brought it out. This was a holiday color last year. And because it was so popular, I'm sure you are all very aware, they brought it back. They brought an eyeshadow palette with it. And yeah, not that you needed to see it because it's on my lips, but such a pretty shade. And it tastes yummy. And I like scented stuff on my face. I'm totally fine with it. So yeah, really, and such a great formula. The Gingerbread Girl I've seen pictures of, and it is beautiful as well, but I don't own that. So, but it's really pretty. Another one is this Milani, that's upside down, Milani. Their liquid lipsticks are fantastic. They are a little inconsistent sometimes. So I have some that are a little better than others and some that are kind of cracky. They smell good. They're like a vanilla cupcake smell or something. Anyways, this is my absolute favorite shade of all of them. It's the shade Loved. I'll show you this. It's a little, it's so funny because it looks so much warmer when I'm wearing it, but compared to the Gingerbread Man, it looks more mauvey, but it's just this really pretty, and there's just a hint of orangey spiciness to it. But when you're wearing it, it looks really nice. A lot of times I'll wear just this if I'm doing like a light makeup day and wear this. And I feel put together. It's a really beautiful shade. Another orange, Limecrime and Pumpkin. Oh, so pretty again. It's really similar to the Gingerbread Man, but that's okay. It's showing you what I like. And it wears really nicely too. It is a little orangier, whereas this is a little more brown. But yeah, so pretty. And it's called Pumpkin. I mean, come on. It's meant for fall. And then I also have a really nice Plum liquid lipstick as well. Dose of Colors. And it's called Plum Queen. And there, it's beautiful. And it wears so, so well. But that's a nice, like on the plummy side. Really nice. It's almost like a brown plum when I'm wearing it. Really, really pretty. Very comfortable. So those are the liquid lipsticks. I actually had a Maybelline Superstay liquid lipstick. And I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I'm sorry. But it's in the shade Amazonian, I think. It's really pretty as well. It's more of a brown, like a rusty brown. And those wear really nicely as well. I hate that I can't find it. I have like 3 diaper bags on the go. So it's probably in one of those hiding somewhere. But anyways, that's a really good one as well. So now to the lipsticks. I have this. It's Revlon HD gel lipsticks. And it's in Arabica. And this is, honestly, it's not going to be like a super long wearing lipstick, but it's really, really comfortable. Almost like closer to a balm texture. And it's got, I don't know, like a fruity kind of scent. It smells like a kid's chapstick I probably wore when I was a kid. But anyways, there's that. It's a really nice, very comfortable lipstick. Now, I really love, one of my favorite lipstick formulas is these Too Faced, the Peachy, I don't know what the actual one was, but the peach lipsticks that came out like this. And I mean, they're stunning. Look at there's peaches on it. Let's see if it'll zoom in. I'm sure you have seen them because they are not new. But anyways, this is one of my favorite shades. It's called Got Peach. And I find these extremely comfortable matte lipsticks. And they don't drag or anything on the lips when I'm putting them on. And they last really well. I don't need to line it with a lip liner like I do some. So there's that one. And then I also have this really pretty berry. It's Drunk Dial. So here's the berry one. There's the berry. Just a really nice berry lipstick for fall. And then the last lipstick I'm going to show you is a classic Maybelline Touch of Spice. Classic. Maybelline makes phenomenal lipsticks, and this Touch of Spice is so good for fall. So yeah, that is my favorite fall makeup. It was really hard to narrow down. I had so many things I had to condense, but I would love to hear your favorite things for fall. Like I said, if you have a blush recommendation, definitely let me know. I am on the lookout. But also, what's your favorite lipsticks? What's your favorite eyeshadows? What do you like to wear? Oh, I just remembered something. Another, it's kind of a one-off, but L'Oreal Voluminous Original made a burgundy mascara. And I love it. I'm wearing it today. I wear it so much, and it's so much fun for fall because it just adds a little something. It doesn't look crazy. It looks almost more like a brown in a way, but every once in a while it just pulls out some of the burgundy that you might be wearing if you're wearing those shades. And I do a lot, especially in the fall. So that was just a fun find, and it's a really great mascara. But yeah, tell me what you like to wear in the fall. What recommendations do you have to me? I'd love to hear from you guys. Me doing this is me expressing my love for makeup, but it's also that I want to talk with you guys about it. And something that I love, someone else may not, and something that, vice versa. Things work different for everyone, but I would love to hear your thoughts, your ideas. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Thank you again.